Welcome, WOIII Facebook group, and we just have something wonderful in store for you. I'm Sabrina Protic, your Executive Liaison Ambassador, and we want to welcome you to our weekly Wisdom Live broadcast brought to you by Women of Impact and Innovation International, honoring wisdom while building the next generation of innovative women leaders. Each month, we'll be focusing on one topic, and each week, we'll be diving into different aspects of that topic. And this month's topic is women's health and wellness. And boy, do we have something in store for you. With me, we're going to have a special guest that's going to help you find the optimal health for your life, mental, physical, and total body. We're proud to announce to you Miss Marta Napoleon. Hi, Marta.
Hi, how are you doing, Sabrina?
I'm doing wonderful, and I'm going to tell our viewing audience a little bit about you. Marta Napoleon Mazzoni is a yoga instructor, life coach, grief recovery specialist, and meditation guide. Having experienced a car accident years ago that limited her mobility for a time, Marta shifted her yoga practice to slower, mindful movements, isometrics, and static poses fused with, is that Vazane flow?
Vinyasa flow.
Vinyasa flow. Her unique blend of core mechanics, breathing techniques, and guided meditations allow her to connect with those who have chronic pain and restless mind. Her play and creativity workshops for events, businesses, and schools are used mindful movement paired with an improv game to facilitate a welcoming and fun experience for participants to forge creativity and connection in a disconnected world. Marta hosts wellness sailing retreats overseas and workshops around the world. Every Monday evening online, you can connect with her live through her public online stress relief at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A $15 drop-in fee or for those with cancer or remission. To chat with Marta, and we'll put this chat, Marta, I'll have a StreamYard, a little streaming link with where you're to visit you and how they can find you. You can find her on Instagram and Facebook under Marta on the Move. That's Marta's MartasOnther Move. You can find her on Facebook, and we'll have all this information scrolling for you as she speaks. And also, Marta offers a stress relief class for an hour-long class designed to put your body in a state of rest every Monday evening, as we mentioned, 8:30 online. And these classes include breathing techniques, tapping, self-massage, meditation, light stressing, and mobility movements. So beginners, you are welcome. You don't have to know all of this, but you can learn it all. It's free to anyone with cancer or in remission. Just email her at Marta, that's MartaFoos at gmail.com. And again, I'll have those things streaming for you. And Marta has something special for us today, and then we're going to get right into her techniques. She's offering a one-time code for $15 off relief. Her next grief recovery program, designed to heal the pain of unresolved grief associated with loss, begins this June. So you have time to get into that class. It begins in June. You get that $5 off coupon. So right now, I'm going to turn it over to Marta. And Marta, I'll have those contact links streaming for you. And look forward to your last little piece where you're going to give us a little something to take home with us. So go ahead and take over.
Thanks, Sabrina. I'm so happy to be here today. Welcome. So we only have about a half an hour, and with that half an hour, sorry, it's a little bit echoey in here. This is where I teach in-person yoga at South Hills Power Yoga in Dormont in Pittsburgh. We are going to stay on the ground. So all you'll need today is a mat or a space to move. And we're just going to get started either in a cross-legged seat, or if this is a lot on your hips, you can find a bolster to lift you up, or seated in a chair or a couch. Find your cross-legged seat and just close your eyes. On your next inhale, take a deep breath and fill up all the way past your head and hold that breath at the top. Suck in a little bit more air and let it go. 2 more like that. From here, bring your chin to your chest and just feel the stretch in the back of your neck. And as you're feeling this stretch, I just want to take a moment and remind everybody that only you truly know your bodies. So take what you need today. You can change from day to day, minute to minute. And then slowly begin some neck rolls. Keeping your breath as active as you can. Come back to the center, just a few shoulder shrugs here. Deep inhale in as you lift your shoulders. And exhale out as you roll them down your back. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. From here, we're going to find ourselves on hands and knees. Bringing your hands right underneath your hips and your knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Bring your feet together to touch and just set your hips back, finding child's pose. Forehead reaches the mat. And just breathe here. Try to elongate your exhales and make them a little bit longer than your inhales. And then pull yourself up onto all fours. Walk your right knee back about like 3 inches behind you. And on your next inhale, your left arm is going to reach back behind you. And you're going to circle it around and come all the way down on your exhale. So finding that circle of breath. Inhale back, open up the left chest. Exhale, move forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. One more time. Other side. Walk your right knee in, left knee back. Inhale, right arm behind you. And exhale forward. Finding that fresh breath flooding in. Two more times here. Bringing your right hand down. And then from here, we're going to find something called the somatic movement. And that's just a fancy way of saying of getting into your body. The goal is to just get out of our minds. That's the reason why we do yoga, right? That's the reason why we meditate. It's to get out of our minds, get into our bodies, to activate our soul and our intuition. So somatic movement is just, we're going to close our eyes and we're just going to move our body the way that our body wants to move. So if it wants to take circles, it takes circles. If it wants to come in and out of child's pose, maybe like a cat-cow or an up dog, or if it just wants to hold a position for a moment, keep your breath active. There's no wrong answer. It's just closing your eyes and moving. We have about 1 minute left. And then right from here, we're going to find puppy dog pose. Get off our wrists a bit. So come down onto your forearms. Head hangs heavy, hips to the sky. Bring yourself back up to long arms. Have that cross-legged seat again. And we're going to take some shoulder warm-ups and also some lower back warm-ups, because I would really love to teach all of you a technique for a locust pose that really helped me. As Sabrina said, I've been in a lot of car accidents, and one back in 2019 took away my mobility. I wasn't able to move without pain, and I had to relearn basically everything that I thought that I knew about stretching and yoga. I took some cadaver labs, I began to study physics, and the technique that I learned really helped build some strength in my middle lumbar, and I love teaching it. I learned it from Move Integrated Physical Culture in Pittsburgh, PA, and I continue to study there to strengthen my body and hope to pass that information on to others so that we can progress without pain is the goal. All right, so bring your hands onto the fronts of your knees and roll your shoulder blades back. Open your chest like there's a string attached to your chest all the way to the sky. Now bring your arms long like a T. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Hold here. Take a deep inhale in. Flip your palms to the back of the room. And then on your exhale, reach forward. Bring your wrists to touch and reach towards me. Reach. Tuck your chin. And then on your inhale, open. On your exhale, close. Chin to chest. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more. Inhale, open. Really lift the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, close it off. Chin to chest. Slowly lower the arms And then we're gonna come to lie down onto our bellies here. And in my screen, there is a banner. So I don't know if you see that, but if you do, I'm just going to tilt just to make sure you have a visual for this, if you'd like to follow along. All right, so we're gonna come down onto our bellies here. And we're just gonna take a look at what's going on in our lower half. So your lower half, your toes are going to be tucked. They're not gonna be top of the feet down, they're gonna be tucked. And they're about a hip width distance away from your hips. Your knees are going to remain down on the ground. They're going to want to lift up, but we're gonna keep them down on the ground. And then from here, we're going to squeeze our glutes as strongly as we can, like there's a quarter between your butt cheeks that you cannot let go of. And then pull your belly up and in to meet that to protect your lower back. That's your bottom half. Here's your top half. Your arms are long behind you. Palms are glued to the ground and fingers are wide. Palms will stay on the ground. Tap your nose. And then from here, squeeze your glutes. Re-engage your belly, knees are down, and just your shoulders are going to lift off the mat. So your shoulders are squeezing together, your gaze is pointing straight down, breathing active here. Your palms are down and you're helping your shoulders squeeze together. Squeeze the glutes and the belly. Take one more deep breath. And let it go. Untuck your toes, just relax, cheek to one side. All right, next round. Same thing, tucking the toes. Knees are down, hips are down. Squeeze your glutes, belly pulls up and in. Palms are long behind you, tap your nose. And then squeeze your shoulder blades together, breathing here, holding here, looking straight down. So we're not looking out in front of us. We're tucking the chin and looking straight down at the mat. Keep the breath active. Knees are down. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the belly. One more breath here. And slowly untuck the toes, cheek to the opposite side. All right, last one. Our hands are going to be a little bit away from our hips. So we're about 6 inches away from our hips here. Same thing, tuck the toes. Knees are down, hips are down. Squeeze the glutes, tap the nose. And then squeeze the shoulder blades. We're just changing a little orientation of which muscles are firing in our shoulders here. Squeeze the glutes. Belly pulls up and in. Chin is tucked, breath is active. One more breath. Let it go. Excellent job, everybody. Now we're going to be very careful with our backs now that we did that work. So we're going to tuck our toes and we're going to find active child's pose. And that just means we're going to send our hips up and back, but we're not coming into our full child's pose. And then we're walking ourselves forward to have a seat. I can adjust the screen now. There we go. Bring your feet to the mat. And we're gonna find that roll down exercise that we do with like a little bit of an added twist for some core support. So bring your feet flat to the mat. Reach your arms forward. Now hollow out. Bring your chin to your chest. Start to curl down or unfurl. One breath at a time. 1 inch at a time. But as soon as the work goes into your belly and your core, roll your shoulder blades back. Bring your chest up, still reaching your arms forward, but your chest is up. And then start to fill up the muscles of your legs. Activate the muscles of your legs as your chest is open slowly. 1 inch at a time. Shaking is encouraged and the goal. Find yourself onto your backs. And then as soon as you get there, bring one knee into your chest, pull it in, roll out the ankles, squeeze the toes, and switch. Roll the ankle, squeeze the toes. Bring the other knee in and just roll around here, feeling around on your lower back. Since we did a lot of that activation, just warming up the muscles, massaging them. And then let's just give our feet some love. Bring your feet to the sky. Legs can bend to their, or straighten to their own degree. Just roll your ankles, squeeze your toes. And then take a look at your feet and say, thank you, feet. Thank you for getting me where I'm going. And thank you for allowing me to be an impactful woman leader. Hell yeah. Bend your knees gently. Roll to one side with your knees bent. Just kind of curl in here. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. And then very gently press yourself up to find that cross-legged seat again. Boop. Bring your arms long out to the side. On your inhale, flip your palms, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, flip your palms, lift your arms. Exhale, lower. One more time with an add-on. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, very gentle twist to the left. So your right hand is going to come to your left knee. You're just going to sit up nice and tall and gaze out over your left shoulder. A couple deep breaths here. And then inhale back to center, arms lift. Switching to the right. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, slowly lower the arms. So I wanted to include, since we only had a half an hour today, the end portion, a meditation. So I invite you to take what is comfortable for you for your meditation. Some people do really, really well laying down on the ground, and they love that, so go for it. If you would like a cross-legged seat, you can find a cross-legged seat. If that's a little bit too much for your hips, you can find a chair or a couch. Whatever works, this meditation will work wherever you decide to be. So just take a moment and get comfortable. Wonderful. Wherever you are, find your hands in a comfortable state so that that is on your back. You can have one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. If you're sitting up, you can bring your hands to heart center if you'd like to hold that, or they can rest in your lap or on your knees. Close your eyes. Deep, full breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Next breath in, fill up. Let it drop. Last breath that we take. Open your mouth, sigh it out. And then we'll begin to breathe in and out through our nose. So I'd like you just from here to tune into the sound of your breath. And see if you can begin extending those exhales as we've been practicing. And then using our breath to calm and relax our body. Bring the focus of your attention right to the center of your forehead. And use your exhale to soften that spot right in the center of your forehead. And if that becomes difficult to focus on, some people like to imagine a feather gently stroking and softening. On your exhales, allowing any tension to move away from your forehead. And then continue that down around your eyes and your cheeks. Letting go of stress. And just letting everything drop on those exhales. Moving down around your mouth and your jaw. And then to your shoulders. On each exhale that you take, imagine your shoulders are getting heavier. They're falling more and more away from the ears. Moving down down to your belly. And we're just sending signals here for our belly to relax, to slow down. Our bellies are our home of our breath and our source of intuition. On the exhales, just softening and releasing. And then moving your attention down your body, noticing if there's any tension that you're holding on to, and on those exhales, releasing it just a bit. Now, I'd like you to imagine that there's an outline around your body. It's a glittery. We're going to make it glittery today because that's always fun. A glittery outline around your body so that you can hold your entire body in your mind's eye. And on your next inhale, and on your exhale, allowing the entire body to drop and get heavier, sinking like a stone. And bring your attention to right over your heart. Focus on your heart. And on your inhales, filling your heart with love and kindness. And on your exhales, just sending a little bit of that light out into the world. Inhale, fill with love and kindness. And exhale, light into the world. And keep going with that. And then I'd like you to start to notice that this love and kindness that you inhale, this light that you're exhaling as you inhale, spreading throughout your body, radiating from your heart. Moving to every limb, every cell, every atom in your body. As you continue to inhale, it gets brighter with that loving kindness. And so your exhales also become brighter with that light. while we are here, just taking a moment to work on gratitude practice. Imagining something small that you are grateful for right now. And just sending it, recognizing it, acknowledging it, and sending it some loving kindness. And then someone we are grateful for right now. Imagine them in your mind's eye and thank them for being part of your life, for the lessons they taught you, and the support and loving kindness you give to one another. Deepen your next inhale. And if you're lying on your back, you can curl your knees into your chest and roll onto one side. And then eventually we'll all meet in a cross-legged seat. Bringing our hands to heart center, closing our eyes. We'll just close this intentionally, keeping that loving kindness and hopefully extending it throughout our day, throughout our week, filling our cups so that we can pour into others. Deep inhale in, let it go. Gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm sure Sabrina, I'm not quite sure how this works, but I'm sure Sabrina will be back.
Here I am, Marta, and I tell you, if I wasn't doing this, I'd probably be asleep by now because I'd be so rested and so relaxed from the moves. And it's so simple, the things that you showed us, definitely implementable. So I'm going to encourage everyone to watch the replay. We have her name on the bottom of the screen. Also, I want you to see this link where you can find her.
Oh, Sabrina, that is for, you mentioned stress relief class I hosted every Monday. We do self-massage, we do some of these back techniques. It is free to those with cancer, in honor of my sister Nina, or those in remission. Just send me an email and I can send you the code for that. And then
Well, and I have the code. Isn't that the code?
So that is for the conference. For anybody that wants to try a class, they get $5 off the class admission, which is $15. But I always make the class free to anybody who is going through cancer or who is in remission. They just have to send me an email. So that code is for $5 off.
And there's your email address.
That's my email.
Okay. Yep, I think I have everything here. And again, I'm going to encourage you, watch the replay, and I would definitely save this Facebook video. We have some great techniques here for free. We want to thank Marta because I would definitely be viewing this video and doing this. I couldn't obviously do them all because I'm back here managing the show, but absolutely wonderful. So again, Marta, thank you for your time. Thank you for all the techniques, and please replay and reach out to Marta. So we're going to end this Facebook Live with these beautiful messages to you, our viewing audience. We want to thank you for joining us today, and we hope that today's viewing has been very innovative, that it will bring long-lasting impact to your life, mental, physical well-being, words of wisdom inspired you. Please put a reminder on your calendar to join us each week for these weekly words of wisdom from wonderful experts like Marta. Now, Marta, you're the first that's done these yoga movements, so we certainly want to thank you for being first up to do that. And if weekly is not enough, we want you to be a part of our vision and being an innovative resource for global initiatives through as a thought leader and a passionate disruptor. Join WOIII. We have various different levels. You can be a VIP member, you can be an ambassador. Just come on board. Look at the wonderful people that we bring to you, such as Marta. Visit our website at WOMEN, that's women, that's women OIII, womenoiii.com, and research all the opportunities to become a part of WOII. As we've mentioned, different things. We've got a big event coming up on August 25th, couple days. You don't want to miss that. So we're going to encourage you to go and get your early bird ticket because trust me, those prices will change. I got caught up in that last year, didn't get the early bird, and I had to pay full price. But it was so worth it because here I am being the executive board liaison for WOII. So definitely want to come on board. Have a great weekend, everyone. Live unapologetically and with honor, gratitude, disruption. And don't forget to stretch. What's our last stretch, Marta? What can we do? Our last final stretch.
I honestly just love this one, like bringing your arms to the side. It just wakes your body up, and you just take a deep inhale in, lift the arms. Exhale, let it go. Just wakes the body up and it gets you moving.
Okay. And we're going to end. We'll see you next week. Thank you, Marta.
Bye, everybody.